The Royal Guard stands as a beacon of history and tradition, embodying the spirit of a nation. Established centuries ago, their primary duty is to protect the royal family while performing at ceremonial events. Dressed in their striking uniforms, often featuring vibrant colors and shining medals, they convey a sense of pride and discipline. Each guard undergoes intense training, focusing on precision and unity, which is evident in their impeccably synchronized movements during parades. Their role goes beyond mere protection. They symbolize national heritage during state functions, celebrations, and memorials. As they stand watch over important landmarks, the Royal Guard captures the attention of both locals and tourists alike, drawing them into the storied past of the monarchy. Yet, what happens when this time-honored institution encounters something completely unexpected? The stage is set for an extraordinary moment when a black belt steps into the marching line, ready to challenge the norms and traditions that have defined the Royal Guard for generations. This encounter promises to blend two distinct worlds in a way no manual could ever predict. As the Royal Guard marched in perfect unison, a surprising figure entered the scene, a black belt in martial arts. The crowd gasped, their faces a mix of curiosity and confusion. Clad in a crisp white GI, the black belt radiated confidence, representing years of dedication and skill in the art of combat. Earning a black belt is no small feat. It signifies mastery, discipline, and a deep understanding of martial arts techniques. The reason for this unexpected entrance was clear. The black belt aimed to demonstrate how different forms of training and tradition can harmoniously coexist. With each step toward the marching line, it became apparent that they were not here to disrupt, but to enhance the performance by bringing an element of energy and excitement. As they joined the ranks of the Royal Guard, a palpable shift occurred in the atmosphere. The guards exchanged puzzled glances, unsure of how to react to this unforeseen addition. Yet, there was also a spark of curiosity. What could this extraordinary blend of martial arts and military tradition bring to their carefully rehearsed routines? The moment was electric with potential. As the black belts stepped into formation, reactions across the crowd and among the Royal Guard varied widely. The onlookers were buzzing with excitement, their eyes wide and whispers rippling through the audience. Many were captivated by the unexpected sight, while some exchanged puzzled glances, trying to understand how a martial artist fit into such a formal setting. Within the ranks of the Royal Guard, initial reactions were mixed. Some guards felt a surge of curiosity about this newcomer who dared to enter their sacred space. Others, however, were taken aback. After all, they had trained for years to uphold military traditions that seemed at odds with this fresh presence. They exchanged uncertain looks, but maintained their composure, echoing their training in professionalism. Yet beneath their disciplined exterior, an undercurrent of intrigue began to build. Would this black belt bring a new dynamic or disrupt their precision? As they watched closely, it became clear that this encounter was igniting questions about tradition and adaptability within their ranks. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation as everyone awaited what would happen next in this remarkable blending of worlds. The entrance of the black belt into the Royal Guard's ranks marked a significant moment that challenged long-standing traditions. For generations, the Royal Guard has adhered strictly to military protocols, showcasing their discipline through a well-rehearsed routine. However, the presence of a martial artist disrupted this established order, prompting questions about what it means to blend different forms of expertise. As the guards processed this incident, some began to wonder whether embracing change could enhance their image and deepen their connection with the public. The Royal Guard is often viewed through a lens of rigidity, symbolizing unwavering discipline. Introducing elements from another tradition could show a more dynamic side, suggesting that adaptability and openness could coexist with their storied past. Yet, there are also concerns about how this break from tradition might create confusion or diminish their reputation for precision. As the guards stood at attention, they faced a pivotal moment. Should they embrace this unconventional collaboration and risk the integrity of their image, or maintain strict adherence to their traditional role. The choices made in the next moments would likely shape how the Royal Guard is perceived in the future. As the black belts stood among the Royal Guard, the stark differences in their training became apparent. The black belt's martial arts journey focused on agility, fluidity, and quick reflexes. Each movement is honed for precision, emphasizing self-defense techniques and the philosophy of respect and discipline. Martial artists undergo rigorous sparring sessions and mental conditioning, preparing them not just physically, but also mentally for challenges that require split-second decisions. In contrast, the Royal Guard's training centers on uniformity, discipline, and ceremonial precision. Their movements are choreographed to perfection, with an emphasis on synchronization and adherence to strict military protocols. Guards spend countless hours mastering the art of standing still and moving in unison, projecting an image of unwavering strength and authority. This discipline ensures they can uphold traditions while performing at significant ceremonies. As both disciplines converge, the potential to create a captivating performance grows. The martial artist's dynamic style could introduce a fresh energy that complements the Guard's steadfast presence. Observers began to imagine how combining the agility of martial arts with the precision of military formations might lead to a new form of expression, blending strength with elegance in a way that honors both traditions. As the black belts settled into formation with the Royal Guard, an unexpected collaboration began to unfold. The guards watched intently as the martial artist moved gracefully, demonstrating a series of fluid motions that captivated everyone. After a few moments, some of the guards started to mimic parts of the black belt's movements, intrigued by the blend of agility and strength. The martial artist responded with respect, acknowledging their efforts and offering guidance on how to incorporate more dynamic elements into their routine. Slowly, a dialogue emerged, with guards asking questions about techniques and stances, while the black belt shared insights about balance, strategy, and focus. This exchange sparked a newfound curiosity among the guards, who were eager to learn from this unique perspective. As they practiced together, laughter filled the air, breaking down barriers and fostering camaraderie between two worlds that had seemed so different. The black belt's energy invigorated the guards, encouraging them to experiment with their movements. For the first time, they saw how teamwork could enhance both their military precision and martial arts fluidity. The performance was transforming into a stunning fusion that celebrated the strengths of each tradition while forging a powerful connection. As the performance began, the atmosphere shifted from uncertainty to electrifying anticipation. The black belt took the lead, demonstrating a series of impressive martial arts, moves that flowed seamlessly into the guards' synchronized routines. The crowd gasped in awe as the martial artist executed a breathtaking spinning kick, perfectly timed with the guard's precise footwork. This unexpected combination struck a chord, creating a spectacle that was both visually stunning and emotionally resonant. The guards, inspired by the black belt's agility, began to incorporate swift movements into their formations, blending their rigid military discipline with newfound fluidity. As they progressed through the performance, the audience could see the harmony in their collaboration, a fusion of strength and grace that showcased the best of both worlds. With each passing moment, the energy grew. Cheers erupted from the crowd as they witnessed this remarkable display of teamwork. The Royal Guard, once viewed as strictly traditional, now appeared vibrant and dynamic, while the black belt's presence brought an air of excitement that transformed the event into a celebration of unity. By the end, it was clear that this performance would be remembered as a defining moment for both traditions, leaving everyone inspired and eager for more. As the performance reached its climax, the audience's reaction was nothing short of electric. Initially, there were gasps of surprise and disbelief as spectators processed the sight of a black belt intermingling with the Royal Guard. Many watched with wide eyes, unsure of how this unexpected twist would play out. However, as the martial artist and the guards continued to perform in harmony, cheers began to erupt from the crowd. People were visibly moved by the seamless blend of styles, feeling a surge of excitement and pride as they witnessed this unique collaboration. Families exchanged delighted glances, and children pointed in awe at the impressive flips and kicks juxtaposed with the guard's steadfast precision. Some audience members even stood up, clapping and shouting in encouragement as the energy in the air became contagious. Emotions ranged from joyful astonishment to heartfelt appreciation for both traditions. This moment not only entertained, but also fostered a deep connection among those present, uniting them in admiration and respect for what they were witnessing. By the end of the performance, it was clear that this extraordinary event had left an indelible mark on everyone in attendance, celebrating unity in diversity. In the aftermath of this groundbreaking performance, both the Black Belt and the Royal Guard reflected on the powerful lessons learned from their collaboration. The Black Belt discovered that martial arts, rooted in flexibility and adaptability, could thrive alongside the steadfast traditions of military discipline. This experience highlighted the importance of respecting different approaches while embracing innovation, showing that strength can come from both agility and precision. Meanwhile, the Royal Guard gained valuable insights into the richness that diversity brings to their practice. They realized that breaking from strict protocols allowed for creativity and camaraderie, fostering a deeper connection not only with each other, but also with the audience. The guards understood that honoring tradition doesn't mean resisting change. Rather, it can lead to a more dynamic expression of their identity. Together, they experienced firsthand how unity transcends barriers, cultural, artistic, or otherwise. This unexpected partnership opened doors to future collaborations, inspiring both groups to continue exploring ways to blend their strengths. Through this journey, they learned that when different worlds come together with mutual respect and openness, incredible possibilities arise, enriching both traditions and broadening their horizons. The remarkable collaboration between the Black Belt and the Royal Guard stands as a testament to how traditions can evolve through openness and mutual respect. This event not only captivated audiences, but also challenged preconceived notions about military rigidity, showcasing that embracing diverse influences can lead to innovative expressions of identity. As both groups reflect on their experience, they recognize that this blend of martial arts and military precision can inspire a new generation of performers. Looking ahead, this unprecedented partnership encourages other military organizations to explore collaborations with various cultural practices, fostering creativity and connection with the public. By integrating different art forms, military units can showcase a dynamic image that resonates more deeply with contemporary audiences while honoring their core values. This moment serves as a catalyst for change, inviting discussions about how traditional institutions can adapt without losing their essence. As barriers continue to break down, the potential for future collaborations seems limitless. Ultimately, this event highlights that when we come together to celebrate our differences, we enrich our traditions and pave the way for a more inclusive and vibrant future in all areas of life.